Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Suddenly Amish. I tend to have a lot to say during these because I grew up Amish. If you're new here, the other episodes will be linked in the description, and if you're not new, welcome back, and hopefully you're subscribed. I hope you enjoy my reaction to Suddenly Amish Episode 3. I'm curious for all the viewers, what are some things that have been shocking for you? Things about the Amish that maybe you didn't know about, or things that have just been really surprising for you? This eerie music.
I'm not sure why my divorce is being held against me so much. I would like them to forgive it. If this is the way it's going to be, then this community's not for me.
Again, that should have been in the picture before you came.
I feel really connected to you guys, and I've had a really great experience with all of y'all.
Especially you, Kendra.
He should not have the axe in his hand. That gives Matt a very nasty picture of the Amish way of life.
I like Alan.
But he cannot kick him out of the church or the community without the bishop and the church consent.
Her crushing on him and him saying goodbye is kind of like,
Billy Joe has pretty eyes.
maybe I've done something in the past that they don't approve of, and that's it. That's over for me. And that's scary.
I understand where she's coming from, but also I don't think these English people realize how divorce is such a big deal among the Amish, and that's why they're making it a big deal. I don't think just normal sins or things they've done in their past are going to hold the same weight to the Amish as a divorce.
These Amish people don't play around here, and I'm finding that out real quick. I might be going home tomorrow.
Judah, just keep being you. Stop worrying about being bisexual.
It definitely sounds like there's no prenups here. The only option is to kill my husband if I want another one.
Yeah, I never heard of a prenup until I left the Amish, like 8 years after I left the Amish.
I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed. It feels like jail.
It feels like jail.
To her, it's just not making sense right now. You'll make it. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Why wasn't the wife, Sarah, sitting down there next to her instead of Alan? That's a little weird. Oh, the buggy rides in the rain and the snow. Ugh, I do not miss that.
I've been off because of the hearing aids thing, but I don't want to make this whole thing about hearing aids.
He has such a good attitude. Never heard of that word. I had no idea what it was.
Not having my hearing aids,
Was he picking up the lawnmower?
except that I can't control this and you live. I want to be Amish.
Dang, I'm so impressed with what he's doing. He's like determined. Oh no, bats. I have some really bad memories of bats in our house. Ugh.
we have bats. What the?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Alan!
We had a bat twice in our house. And I remember we were so scared. Everyone that was in the house was yelling and screaming. I just remember being in bed with the covers over my head and just yelling bloody murder. And then, if I remember correctly, my brother somehow caught the bats.
Alan, please find the bat.
Flying into my personal space and sucking my blood.
This is not my favorite.
We had a little issue in our house. We discovered some bats. Now we're looking for any bats hiding out.
Bats can't see in the daytime. They see during the night.
God might be trying to teach us something.
Wait, did he say God's trying to teach them something because they have bats in their house? What?
God actually lets bad things happen. The bats being there. I think that was more a prophecy.
Whoa, I never heard of something like that before. Een slechte prophecy. Bats are seen as harbingers of bad luck or even death?
We're going to have to leave this house and find somewhere else.
Oh my goodness, I guess that does sound like how my sister sometimes tells me of when someone dies. She'll call me and tell me so-and-so died within the Amish community. And then she'll be like, well, I guess God's just trying to tell us something. He's trying to wake us up. I think that's maybe what this guy's trying to say. God's way of telling them that they're doing something wrong. It's kind of messed up.
Yeah, like they saw one bat, like, I think they'll be okay. They're not gonna die. No reason to move your whole house to our house. Like, for what?
Esmeralda's not impressed that they're moving in.
So we're having a peaceful, perfect day minding our business on the farm when suddenly, holy cow, there are people going to live with us.
I like Aaron. His attitude's pretty cool.
Usually I would call my mom during tough times in my life, but there's no phones.
I don't know what the Amish were trying to tell them, but there are phones. When I was a kid growing up, we had a community phone a half mile up the road, and you could go use that phone whenever you wanted to. I mean, sometimes other Amish people were using the phone and you had to wait outside, wait your turn. The Amish all have access to a phone somewhere, even if it's not on their property. Times have definitely changed. As a kid, we had to walk half mile up the street, but now I think most of the Amish within the community have a phone, like a landline phone, in a little building outside their house or outside the barn. But there are also churches that allow you to have a phone in a certain room in their house. So I can call my sister and she'll almost always hear the phone or answer the phone because it's in her mudroom right inside the door. So times have definitely changed.
Well, we don't have a phone here yet. We are building a phone shanty.
I bet one of your neighbors has a phone. Aw, poor thing.
You gonna be okay? No.
Why is he touching her? Blah.
I definitely have a soft spot for Kendra.
I definitely had moments like that, like Kendra's having. I want to go home.
I've been put in the ban for having a phone. I have one here. I'll let you call your mom with it.
He's being so strict with them, but he still has his own phone. I wonder why he still has it. I don't quite understand this James man. I don't really like this part. Can we just move on now?
If anybody would have seen me give Kendra my phone or hug her, there would have been plenty of rumors in the Amish community.
Yeah, because you don't really do that. Nancy's Notions. I've been to that store in Lancaster. My goodness.
The Bible emphasizes modesty, so we need to get them dressed in more modesty clothing.
I didn't grow up in this community, though, just confirming that. But it was always fun for us to go to different states and different community Amish stores to go shopping. So my sisters and my mom and myself, we would hire a driver to take us to different states, to all the Amish stores within a community. So that's why I've been to Nancy's Notions, but I didn't grow up there.
Okay. I mean, I like a good stretch.
So this is what we're talking about. She's a big woman, right?
Yeah.
And it is hot.
She just said she's a big woman. The Emma girl. So funny to hear your reaction. You should be reacting to this. Oh my gosh.
Emma and her witty self may have been trying to body shame me.
Started to make my own dresses probably around 11 or 12 years old, and I've made all my own dresses ever since that.
Learning to sew my own dresses was the hardest thing for me, and my mom would get so impatient with me. Ooh, she's making a pattern.
Now, what is the newspaper for, Sarah?
Yeah, I don't know if people are aware. That's how Amish make their clothes. They create a pattern, or sometimes they'll share patterns with other Amish people that have the same shape. You put those patterns on top of your fabric. You cut out the fabric, and then you sew the pieces together to make dresses and pants and shirts.
We want to dress the way that they dress here out of respect for them and their culture.
You want to dress like them out of respect for them and their culture, or is it that you're required to dress like them?
I'm excited for all of us to be twinning.
I'm excited to see you look real neat, Billy Joe. She looks like a whole different person. She finally has Amish clothes that fit, that are made for her. No more sloppy Billy Joe clothing.
Don't look at my underwears.
Do Amish women wear undergarments? Do they wear bras?
Why are we talking about Amish women's bras?
The producer just asked if Amish women wear bras. They do. Just answer the question. Yes, Amish women wear underwear and bras. In my community, we bought them at the store, but in some more conservative communities, like where some of my relatives live, they would have made them.
All of the women are very pure, very innocent. I feel tainted and dirty.
But they're not saying that about you, Kendra. That's more something that you're struggling with.
I'm trying to come into this calling from God and help me grow in my faith.
This calling from God. What does that mean? Can you expand on that, Kendra? I really want to know. She's beautiful.
I was waiting for this moment this whole time, but we have no mirrors. I don't know what I look like.
Why do these people not have mirrors? Why? We always had mirrors when I was growing up. And I know there are some communities that don't have like the really big mirrors, but they still always had small little mirrors where they could look at themselves to comb their hair. Maybe just a small rectangle. But I don't think there are any Amish that don't have at least a small handheld mirror. Where is this coming from?
Min tröstmässig som gästa. Do I just change here? Hang on for a second.
It says it rooted Amish culture.
They're going to tell her she can't dress Amish.
Exists within the culture. Like you can't have those things and still be a part of the culture.
So Ellen doesn't want to help put your clothing on as long as you still have the lashes and the nails.
So she doesn't have to help me.
Esmeralda.
It wouldn't look right to have that on along with the dress.
Esmeralda's mad.
Opportunity comes like once in a lifetime. So
I think it's a great opportunity.
I do too.
Maybe it could even be healing.
It seems like it would be so freeing to not have to wear makeup every day, just take off your nails and just go live life. To me, it seems like that would be so freeing again. Because for me, coming out in a world outside of the Amish, there was so much peer pressure of trying to fit in, and everybody's wearing makeup and doing their nails, and I didn't always have money to do my nails, or I didn't know how to do makeup. So for me, I'm watching her and I'm just, there's freedom in this. Just go and enjoy yourself as you are.
I feel like Emma and Elle are being Amish mean girls. Like, I'm not gonna tell Emma she has an ugly dress. Lashes and nails kind of make me a little bit more confident. I lack a lot of self-esteem.
So you have to do these things to make yourself feel better about yourself. But also, did she just say Emma has an ugly dress? So funny.
Don't feel good about myself, and I don't feel confident, and I don't feel like enough.
She needs some therapy. You know, I just have this great idea. Why didn't TLC have some ex-Amish people like myself come and help these people transition into the Amish lifestyle? I think that would be so much fun.
Amish communities have different ways of dressing?
Yes, definitely. So we'll be dressing you guys to Lancaster style or ordinal.
The shirt looked too big. Alan's trying to help me put everything on.
He looks like a cool Amish dude.
Can you help me out?
Now I'm going to shoe you.
He got his suspenders caught in his shoes.
Obviously, I'm not married. I shave every day.
I don't agree with the principles as to why they want us to shave. It doesn't really make sense. It should be a personal choice.
All I can say is that Judah is really having a hard time to understand why Amish have rules. I just don't think he quite gets it, that's what makes Amish Amish.
Okay, Judah, are you willing to get rid of your beard? Are you willing to conform?
No.
No, I'm not going to conform to your rules.
You girls look great.
Thank you.
You really do.
Look at my grandma's shoes. A little ankle.
Grandma shoes.
For me, I decided not to because it just didn't really make sense for me to do that. I don't want anybody to think I'm like a bad person for not doing it.
Esmeralda's like, why does he not have to shave?
They still let him put on his Amish clothes, so it's really unfair.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
I came to learn and be part of a community, and it feels like this is not, I don't feel like part of a community. And that's such a big thing that you guys push. And it feels very mean girl energy and being targeted feels very uncommunity-like.
Okay, so what Esmeralda is basically saying is that she doesn't feel like a part of the community because they're not allowing her to just be who she wants to be. So she still hasn't caught on that what makes a community or an Amish community is by following the rules so you fit in. So everyone's more similar. Yeah, I'm having a hard time understanding why that is so hard for these Englishers to understand. How do they not get that? Or am I being harsh by thinking people should be able to understand that? I mean, I guess speaking from personal experience, I don't want to go back to the Amish, but also at the same time, at times when I do think of how nice it would be to go back, it's usually at times where I miss the community aspect where where people are coming together to help each other and doing things together. But then I also think of out here in the world, everybody kind of gets to choose who they want to be, what they want to do. There are really no rules. I mean, people have all types of things that they think are right and wrong. I don't really know how to explain it, but it just feels like out here, it's hard to find a place to fit in because everyone's just kind of their own person. They're all trying to do their own thing. They're all trying to figure out who they are, and it's always changing. But when you're within the Amish, you're not really faced with that battle. In that way, it's more peaceful because everybody kind of views those things the same way. Some of these things I've already talked about, you know.
So if she can't wear her dress, I'm not going to wear my clothes. That's not fair. We came in together. I'm not going to let her rock out like that. And there's so much turmoil in the group. I don't know if we'll ever be able just to blend and be together.
And kind of feeling the opposite. The opposite of like what...
Okay, just take some deep breaths, okay? 10 deep breaths.
If Esmeralda leaves, I'm leaving right behind her.
Y'all are being babies. That's what's wrong with society today. Babies. Do I think the show is real? At this point, there's just been so many inconsistencies that I feel like the show is for entertainment because it just doesn't really match up with an Amish life in general. For example, the outhouses with the newspapers and then the clothes that they're wearing or the clothes they're making for the Amish, those two things do not match at all. I feel like they just kind of took bits and pieces of Amish from maybe even the 1800s to now and kind of tried to make a show out of it. But it doesn't really give a clear picture of what Amish life is like in today's world. Man, I would really like to do a show where it really shows the true Amish life of 2026. Not add anything that's not real or, you know, I just want to show people what is the actual Amish life today. I know there's a lot of people, like people that have left the Amish that do not like the Amish life at all, and they have a lot of harsh judgments. And for myself, I don't want to go back to live the Amish lifestyle. I don't really see it as such a bad thing because I still think there is so much good within the Amish community. So many things that I do miss. And so I would like to just educate people, but not have it be where I'm judging them or pointing out all the bad things. So I guess one example in the Amish community, if someone passes away, the people from that church will come and visit the family who's grieving. They'll bring meals, they'll bring flowers. And when my mom passed away, we had people from our church and other family members like aunts and uncles and just, you know, people within the community would come and visit us in the evenings. And we had, I think there were 90 days straight where we had people come visit every single night. I would get home from work and almost immediately people would start coming. And within the Amish community, it's very common to just show up unannounced. So you would just hear like a knock on the door. You would go see who's at the door, welcome them in. You would just all sit around like in the family room. You would just visit with each other. It was very common to serve cookies or coffee or tea, and often people would bring snacks to serve. But that's one part of the Amish that I really miss is just those things that they do to support each other. It's just something we don't really have out here. I don't know. That's a lot of rambling that you're going to have to edit, and I don't want to keep rambling. If you're enjoying these reactions, hit subscribe and share this with a friend. Vi ses nästa gång.